Hello everyone and welcome to the Gulf Sniper channel. This is Talali with you and I'm going to take you through the daily recap. Today is the first session in August and our review is for Monday the 2nd of August 2021. Now we have changed our basis from 10,000 US dollars to 5,000 US dollars, and as a result our buying power is reduced from 60,000 to 30,000 US dollars, and the share size we reduced it from 3,000 to 1,500. To serve this purpose easily, we have added another button here. So whenever we trade, immediately we add this button. So we select the account and then we hit immediately or press the button, the buy button, the 1,500. And if you want to know how we make those buttons, please check the video on the top corner in the cards. Okay, so what we will do as usual is that we select our stock to trade, then we enter the symbol here, then we select the account, then we press on the hot button and we do the transaction. Once we enter, we put our stop loss, then the take profit, or whichever comes. The most important thing is to select your stop loss and take profit. Sometimes I see that the performance of the stock is not moving within the 15 minutes hour window, so I cancel the stop loss and take profit and I immediately go to close position and close it. Let us go over our trading during the trading session. Before we go there, we'll remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that our stop loss is always minus 3% from our entry and the take profit is 7%. Looking at the calendar, we made 30% winning rate, 8 trades out of 26, but it seems that the winning ones are less in terms of the dollar value, so we ended up with a profit of minus $58.65 with an average gain / loss of $2.26 per trade on the basis of trading the whole 26 opportunities. As if we are machines, we are not analyzing each opportunity, and I think this is not the purpose that anybody is here with me here watching this video, of course. Now let me arrange based on the entry time. You can see that during our live trading with the subscribers live on our channel, this is what happened with us. The first entry was our MED, and our MED made for us in 3 minutes. It made a profit for us, but here it is showing that it made a loss of $167. Let me see where did we enter and why it is showing loss here, while we were celebrating live our winning. We entered here, they are saying enter at 3.72, which is 10 cents away from our entry. No, only 3 cents away from our entry. We were accurate more than the system. So we entered lower than the entry here. As a result of that, we were saved from the stop loss. So we entered at 3.69 and then we made our profit of 7%. While here our MED trading here was a losing trade. Our stop loss, only 3 cents. Our stop loss is 3.58, while the stop loss calculated by the system was 3.61. I think we were lucky enough not to be taken off or losing this opportunity. That's perfect one. Next one is our long or our swing stock, which is TKAT, and TKAT appeared at 9:38, and here TKAT appeared at 9:37, which is almost 38. So we entered here. On the daily, of course, it was testing the 20 days moving average, and for us, we will talk about it in a while, but it made our 30% also for the swing entry. But here what is important for us is this on the 5 minutes scale or in the daily. The signal came to us in a very good place where the moving averages are crossing and confirming the entry. So we entered, and then in 10 minutes or less we made our 7%. So that was a very perfect entry and sweet results. So we made this one also. Next one was at 9:42, which is AEHL, and we entered at 3.36. And then from 3.36, we saw it on the daily making great movement, and I strongly believe that this one is our next swing trade. So we entered with this opportunity with AEHL, but when we entered, it made the target, but it made the target in more than half an hour. But for us, it made it in more than half an hour. For us, we closed it manually at a loss of 2%. After some time, we entered at 3.36, so 3.36, yes. We entered after the confirmation, but the momentum was lost. I didn't want to take longer risk and wait until I lose the 3%, so I saw it hitting continuously the moving averages, and I realized that it will have to rest for some time until either it will continue or it confirms its lower direction. What made me decide to leave early is that it was trading at around the moving averages, and there is a possibility that it will not hang up at this area, and it might go down again and move downwards if it does not succeed in that. So I left, and I left with -2. There is no harm in that. And then after that, DLPN, I don't know when I entered, but I closed it manually with that was -$180. That was less than -1 because of the value of the trade. So here it was -120, here it was -$180, or the reverse, but I closed it. Then I went back to RMED at 9:52, which was exploding. At 9:52 was doing great, and I closed it with another 7%. So RMED at 9:52, 9:50, 9:52. Yeah, 9:52. Then I made it, and it was a perfect one. Okay. And last one but not least on our live opportunities was STRR, and I closed it manually with, I believe, maybe another -1. So this is the result of our trading. These are live with our traders. So we got 7%, then TKAT 7%, then -2 here, then RMED another 7%. So 21 minus, it's 19%. Now speaking about our swing trades watch list, EZGO is at -5.3 from our entry. It is still hold 10%, or seeing it confirmed its negative direction. will be our exit signal. TCON is doing good, but I was expecting a faster performance, but it is doing good and it is holding at above 4, so I'm expecting that we will go to our target of 30%, or if we see a clear exit signal. TKAT, we talked about it and it is doing great. It has been doing crazy movement today itself. It was more than 10% before, and today it made more than 30%, but it went down from 9.21 and it closed around it closed at 7.90, so there is minimum another 10-15% to the 30% that we are at currently, and I'm expecting that it will do great job until it touches the early 11s. Okay, taking you quickly through the top gainers for the day. Btbt as usual, currently this week and the week before is so active, and it is now, I think that from now it will be having some turbulence here, or it might just go down a little bit for profit taking, and the entry here was perfect. We were busy enough not to look into it today, so congrats to those who made a profit out of Btbt today. TKAT, we talked about it, and again I'm expecting that it will reach the early 11s. SNOA was doing good also, has tested the 50 days moving average, and our entry was perfect with momentum and at good position, and it gave you your 7%, and then it went down. Of course, these values now are based on the 5,000 investment, and on the 10,000s you will see these more double. You will see the 1,000, 2,000 of course, and this one is 1,400, this one is 1,440. But here this is our value based on investment of our newly changed or reduced investment from 10,000 to 5,000 now. Moving to IMTE, and it has done crazy movement. We were not able to enter here because we finished our opportunities and we made our profit, but it was a very interesting one. Of course, EVK was the star of the day, but let us focus on IMTE. And IMTE came late a little bit, but still made for us 7% in in exactly 30 minutes. Last one to talk about is Kbsf. Kbsf was also testing the 50 and 200 moving averages, and it was not able to hold up above the moving averages, but I'm expecting another movement for today's session, at least to test the 50 days moving average. Okay, here it made it in one candle and then within 5 minutes, and it gave us 7% easily. AEHL, just to quickly talk about it, was one of the opportunities. We lost in it, but it was a winning one, and it took 20 minutes to make the 7%. I wonder where's EVK. Yeah, EVK is losing one here, surprisingly, although it made more than 150%. So that depends on the entry. EVK was the talk for everyone, and I was looking into it like crazy. It was moving like crazy, and I was planning to enter there, but I saw better opportunities at that spot. Yes, it is confirmed why it has lost. See, previously in the pre-market it jumped from 2.35 all the way to 4.59, then it squeezed, it went a little bit down, then it squeezed up to the 5 something, it squeezed to 6.22 levels, then it went down later on. But yes, at that spot at the beginning of the market it went down. Then if somebody is only watching EVK, he or she would have easily made a good percentage out of this wave, easily 20% in here. Okay, with this I conclude my update for the 2nd of August. I wish that you enjoyed it, and see you on today's live session.